Hello everyone, this is Ep11 and welcome to episode 11 of Ep11's Modern Skyblock series. Today, I'm getting lots and lots of leaves. Hooray! And then I'm chopping down trees and getting charcoal. Because automation is king, and that's what we're doing today. I'm just doing a bad job of picking up these leaves that are falling. Hello, this is the part where the leaves go into my inventory, please, and stop being derpy. Is something here that I'm not seeing? There is something right above my head. And I can't quite figure out what it is. There it is. Invisible leaves. Alright, automation ain't that king. Now we're talking. All fixed? All fixed. Sometimes breaking blocks really quickly makes them a little bit derpy, as we learned today, just now. So what I want to do today is get into Botania, which should be a surprise to no one, because there's a lot of things from Botania I would like to have. So that's our plan for today, Botania. We'll start off by probably making more of this stuff. Doot, doot, doot. Nice. More. The more of this I get, the better right now. Hey, that's cool. Is it me or did that thing act weird? Oh well, I don't know. But hey, we've got droppers. Yay. And we can boom, boom, and suddenly get dirt. Sweet. Droppers for days. See, and if I let my heat units fill up again, it's probably the best way to go about doing it. Nice. And look, 16 dirt. So basically you get 16 dirt per stack of plant matter, because it's 4 dirt to 1 plant matter. Or, you know, 4 plant matter to 1 dirt. So with this process, it is so much better now with the quick dropper and the combustion collector to not have to worry about constantly breaking that block above, collecting the resources, and proceeding to replace the block and then lose the heat and all that other terrible stuff that happened before we had automation. So automation is king, and obviously we're going to get to a point soon where we can fully automate this guy, and that'll be cool. But look at that. In the span of a few seconds, we just created a stack of dirt. Nice. That's what's up. Dude, that's what's up. I love it. So, also I've got some loot chests. Reinforced dirt brick. Okay. Speaking of dirt, some lamps. Boring. And some more mineral torches. They all go into that miscellaneous, I'm getting random junk, because I'm opening loot bags chest. And these guys can go in there. So today, totally a Botania day. That is what's up for today, and that's what we're planning to do. So let's go into the book. Because last episode we unlocked basic farming and automation, and better storage. All these things sound amazing. I noticed that I don't have open crates, not open crates, but crates from actual editions. So that's a little bit of a womp womp. But, I'll survive because apparently there's other chests that are doable. So, you know, maybe we'll get into iron and silver and diamond chests. Maybe not diamond. I don't know. We haven't really gotten to the point where we're getting a lot of diamonds. I wonder if we're enough to the point where I can automate. So there's block breaking. Did I get mechanical users yet? Yeah, you don't have a recipe. So I have to assume, well, actually you don't have a recipe at all, but you're in JEI. So maybe you're not gated behind something, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'd like to be able to automate the cauldron and fill it up with water. We'll have to figure that out one way or another. We will. But for now, the main goal here is I want to get sugarcane so I can get vector plates. Vector plates will make my mob farm super easily automatable. However, I need sugar to get vector plates, and I need sugarcane to get sugar. We went through all this last episode. We can convert pumpkins to sugar, but it requires 9.5 hearts, and I've only got 9, which means I cannot do this infusion until I get more hearts. I don't know how to do that, so we're going to try the mana infusion method, which is we drop some hay bales into a mana pool, and we get sugarcane. Cool. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to get a mana pool up and running. So in order to do that, we're going to need mystical flowers. So step 1, the floral fertilizer is used on grass. Create mystical flowers. Cool. You're going to need all the mystical flowers to get through Botania. So what I should probably do is get a flower, or is it a floral pouch? Where's the pouch? Now this is the one that I tried to do before. This will hold flowers, not petals. So I should keep that in mind. But I might want to do that. Let's put away, for the time being, some things that don't need to be in inventory right now. Like all this stuff. And all this stuff. And this, like pretty much all my tools is what I'm going to put away, so that I don't have an overflowing inventory of junk. That sound good? So I've got some cactus fruit, which I totally made between episodes. Still got my skeleton charm on me, that's fine. I'm going to put my dirt and wood over here for the time being, because we're about to do a bunch of floral fertilizing, and we're going to want to be pretty efficient in terms of inventory space for that. So floral fertilizer is going to need stage mystical flowers. I guess that's MF, right? So we need living root to get floral fertilizer, or we can just do like the 2 yellow dye, 2 red dye thing. We're going to need at least one of every flower. And once we've gotten that, we don't need to do flower fertilizer anymore. Unless he's changed something, which he might have. We'll find out. So I think I was putting most of my floral stuff in here. And there should be also some over here. So we've got some dandelions. We're going to want some rose reds. I'm just trying to decide if there's like a better way to make this. Living root doesn't seem to have any kind of recipe. And then there's floral powder. So 4 floral powders, which I can get from pestle and mortal with any flower. Oh, really? You don't say. Because I got a bunch of these. Can you be floral powder? Ooh. You don't say. That might be a faster way to accomplish what I'm looking to do. Pestle and mortar, please. Look at all those trees growing. Look at them grow. Good job, trees. I'm going to hang on to a little bit of wood in my inventory. So pestle and mortar need sticks. And at that point, should be pretty easy, right? Oh, I need a bowl as well. So pestle and mortar at this, there. And then I should be able to do this and get a bunch of that. And then I'm going to trash those extra bowls because they're usually not necessary. And then I should be able to do this and this. Sweet. Lots of floral fertilizer. Well, that was easy. Quest updated. Nice. So you can go into my miscellaneous junk chest, the extra floral powder. And we'll hang on to the bone meal because we'll probably need it soon. Best place to do this at? Over here where I've got this set up. By the way, I did make just a bunch of dirt just now, so I should probably expand this quote-unquote animal farm that has no animals in it. To maybe hopefully help mob spawn. Do we have any kind of bait? Do we have that mod that adds bait? We do, but it's Pam's bait. We don't have the other kind of bait. So cow, how would I go about getting a cow? I can get it from the market, which is a restricted item. Haha. You cannot access this item yet. You need stage AMC. Cool. That's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that we just have to wait for passive mob spawns. So that's okay. Not a big deal. Let me clear out some stuff here and we'll be right back. Does that sound like a kind of plan? So better, right? Totally better. So let's floral fertilizer this guy. You can go away, and maybe I'll leave you in there for now. In before Direwolf says, where did I put that pestle and mortar again? Bing. Nice. Bing, 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 bing. So we're going to want one of every flower type. And once we've got that, we're good and don't have to worry about too much more. So let's make sure that we've got one of every flower type. So there should be 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 4 should be 13. So I'm short a couple, it looks like. And it probably just doesn't hurt to like use all my floral fertilizer right now. Right? So that's fine. Now we're getting somewhere, right? So we've got 6 plus the 9, so that should be all that I need. So I'll just burn through all the rest of this stuff, because there's really no reason to hang on to it, and it's so easy to make. If I need to make more, I can. But from this point forward, we shouldn't need any more. And the reason for that is, hooray, Mystical Flora complete. Yay, everybody's happy. So that completed a quest, apparently, which was to get, apparently, one of every flower. Nice. So I can claim that loot chest real quick and see what I got. Anything good? Pirate hat and an eye patch. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I already got those, remember? So you're just going to go into the trash can. So if we want to get more of a specific flower type, like white, because white's super useful, we get 2 mystical flowers, like so. We bone meal them, and then we shears them. And that will get us to tall mystical flowers, which turn into 4 petals each. So we just turned 1 flower, which normally makes 2 petals, into 8 petals. And then we can turn 8 petals into 32 petals if we want. I'll just do half of them to demonstrate. So there's that many, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boom. So that should be like 16 petals, right? Easy peasy. So that's how we do the thing. I like that thing, and that sounds cool. Neat. So we've got that in place. Something else I want to try real quick. There's a quest, and I'm just curious to see how it works, because it might be useful for us, but there's a structured crafter, which putting blocks or inventories with items in a 3x3 area behind the structured crafter and applying a redstone signal to it, whatever those blocks or items in that shape would make, and a crafting grid will come out the front of it. Just curious. With that structured crafter, doesn't look too bad. A couple pieces of iron and Bob's your uncle, right? So, bing. Lots of iron, by the way, now. Loving that. Sticks and a crafting table, and then we're good. And then, presumably, we would need inventories times 2, maybe? Now, it also said a redstone signal, which I don't love, the need for a redstone signal to exist there. But let's just test this real quick. So, define front. I mean, I know there's, like, arrows pointing down, right? Define front and back. Like, if I did this, right, and then we gave you a... I'm just curious if this, like, works or what the deal is. Yeah, explain front. How do you determine what the front is or something? Oh, hello. There you go. All right, so the that's cool, I presume. I mean, I knew there was an arrow on it. I didn't know how to rotate it, but it's the block that you place it on, I guess, is the direction of the craft. So if I do this, or not, because that should, in theory, work with a redstone signal. It should basically just doing that, and it's not. So you're not as helpful as I'd hoped you would be. Maybe we'll play more with you later in a minute once I figure out how you work. But what I'm going to need now is a spot to call Botania home. So let's throw all these Botania flowers, including my bone meal and a couple other things. Hang on to you, of course. Into here. And you guys can go into miscellaneous junk for me to forget about until the end of the series. Perfect? Perfect. Let's get some cobblestone. And it's about time that I build with full-sized cobblestone blocks rather than half slabs, because we have such a stupid amount of cobble, I don't know what to do with it all. So where should we build our Botania area? Like, I'm kind of a fan of expanding out what I've already got going, and I've already got this going, so sure, why not? Let's build you. Oh, wrong blocks. I know, dirt's not exactly cheap. Usually I have cobble on slot 5, so I should probably stick to that. And I'll build not a particularly large area for this, but large enough, right? See why I love having builder's wands available in Skyblock maps? It literally makes them completely more playable. Hey, look at that, it's raining. Hopefully I have a bed to sleep in to pass the night. And I'll call that good enough, right? So you guys help me out here with some of this and some of that. Perfect. Well lit and all that good stuff. Oh, what's up? Frienderman. Involved Enderman. The mod author of that mod, by the way, messaged me. He's like, I heard you have some choice words for me. And I'm like, I do, sir. I very much have some choice words for you. But that's all in good fun. I mean, you guys realize that I'm just teasing about the whole choice words thing, right? Like, I'm not legitimately upset with, you know, the existence of that mod. It's just funny. I'm being silly. All right, so we've got an area for doing Botania in now, right? Any chance of I'm sure there's no way. Okay, yeah, I don't even see anything called exchangers. It would be nice to be able to like block exchange some grass or whatever. But let's build like a little bit. I might want a grass block here to make this area grassy as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, we definitely want some dirt. And we should also consider having... yeah, you filled up quick, didn't you? Because I have a ton of cobblestone on me. That's the problem. Let's get more cobble for possibly building. Two stacks should be good. I wish there was a way to turn that off. It bugs me that there's like cobble being spit out into the world. Like, I'm on a single player instance, but if you were playing on a server, I would be a little bit more careful about having cobble spilling into the world like that. Cool. Okay, so that looks good, right? And we should consider, I could probably do drawers like I usually do. Right? I have access to drawers, don't I? The 2x2 drawer things. So we're going to want 4 sets of 2x2 drawers. So let's do this, and this, and this. And then in theory, how about we just turn all this. And I'll stick these drawers back here like so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I always look at these to determine how I want to place my mystical flowers, but long story short, I'm going to convert everything from flower into petal, because there's pretty much almost nothing you need the actual flowers for. Almost everything in this mod requires the petal version of things. So what I'll do is I'll just convert it directly into petals, and this is not something new. If you've watched my series before, you probably have seen me do something similar. So we'll convert all these guys, and that should be cool. And then I'm going to basically place these down, right? So 1, 2, so we'll do magenta as next, and then we'll do cyan or light blue. What is that, light blue? Yeah. So I usually just like to map these out in a somewhat intelligible way. And then is it yellow, lime, pink. That's light gray. This is gray. I want light gray. And you are lime, right? So yellow, green, pink, light gray. And then cyan, purple, blue, brown. And then green, red, black. Wait, where's gray go? Oh, gray goes right after pink. I missed that one. Hold on. Gray, then light gray, cyan, purple, blue. And then brown, green, red, black. Brown, green, red, black. Perfect. So that looks cool. I like that. Any chance I could get the key yet, or is that locked behind something? It doesn't look to be a problem. I just need to borrow a couple pieces of gold, and then I can take care of that. So I need some of this, and I need some of that. I might even have gold somewhere over here. I've got enough, right? So we'll convert you back into a gold ingot. And then you need to be turned into a drawer, Mr. Treasure Chest. And then you need sticks put around you. And then you need to turn that template into that guy. To do, apply to energy stick system. I feel like we're a ways off from that, considering we can barely automate anything. So, the foundation is there. Real quick, maybe grass. Can I get a grass block? What was that again? It was seeds, right? 6 of them? 4 of them. 4 seeds on a dirt block. So let's maybe actually consider a piece of dirt, 4 seeds, and that shouldn't be a problem for us, right? Cool. Works for me. And then you'll just kind of help spread that, right? And we'll grab 2 more dirt just to make it help a little bit. Perfect. All right, so the foundation of an area, which we will use for what we want to do, which is Botania. Cool. I love all those trees being there, by the way. I kind of want to chop them all down right now, and I'm going to. Shears. So let's come back in a minute once I plan for the next part of this build and clean up all this mess. So the next thing we totally want to have would be a petal apothecary. That feels like the right move, and it absolutely is. So let's get, I might want a few more stone slabs. While I'm over here, why do I not have wood on me? I should have wood on me. I have no wood on me? Come on, Direwolf. Try and be a professional. It's hard. Harder than you'd think, but yeah. So let's get a crafting table over here so that we can craft on location. I try to avoid placing these crafting tables. As cool as they are, I don't like when they interact with adjacent inventories. I guess it actually doesn't interact with drawers, so that's cool. But I'm probably not going to want this to be here. I'm probably going to want him to be maybe here for the time being. And this would be a good spot for some water. So does that sound cool? And then we could craft ourselves a couple more half slabs. And I'm thinking petal apothecary. So we just need any flower color, doesn't matter. I have a bunch of white, so white as well. There you go, petal apothecary, boom. Maybe petal apothecary can go here. And I'm going to extend this 1 block in that direction. Cool. So that way we have access to the water pool and doing stuff, right? I like that with a half slab under it. I don't know that I've ever done that before for a petal apothecary, and now I'm like, why haven't I never done this before? Because this is genius. Either way, we want an infinite water source here and here so that we can fill this with water. Nice. All right, so that is claimed and done. So, hey, diamond cutting knife. Not sure what you do or are, but cool. I think I have a bunch of them. What do you do? Oh, you act like cactus cutting knives. Okay, neat. Ooh, really? You turn wood into 6 wood? Not that I'm hurting for wood, but that's would have been nice to know back in the day when I was hurting for stuff. All right, well, that's neat. So know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you in here and get rid of the cactus cutting knives because you are worthless to me now. And you can be a diamond cutting knife, and that's cool. And then I can use that to create my food that I've been creating, like so. Because this food's actually pretty decent. I'm like no complaints at all, right? It's a 1.5 camera. So no big surprise. Simple Daisy is the next task. I usually like to make 2 of these, and today's gonna be no exception. We should probably grab some seeds as well from our farm. While I'm here, I'll do a little bit of late farming. Sure, you can go in there too. So seeds, we're going to want a big amount of. They're pretty much always useful. And maybe I'll throw a miscellaneous chest on top of this location for anything like seeds that we're going to want to have that doesn't fit, right? Ta-da! And as a reminder, there is a nifty shortcut. You can shift right-click with an empty hand. Oh, okay, no, maybe not, you can't. Okay, never mind. No more shortcuts for you. Yeah. You can, if that mod that made blocks get picked up wasn't installed, but it is, so no. Let's do... Where do we want to put this? Over here? Sound good? I think that sounds good, right? So I should be able to place some dirt. So that'll be that. And that'll be that. And we're going to want smooth stone and wood blocks to turn into living wood and living stone. So if I don't have any smooth stone, which I probably don't have a ton of, I have a stack, but I do want to get more. So let's smelt that up, right? So a stack of you And you're still doing that silly nonsense. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So that you can do a stack of that. Okay. And we can just trash these silly tiny charcoals. Because we're at the point where charcoal, really not a problem. Like even a little bit of a problem. We've got charcoal for days. Courtesy of our wood cutting axe thing. So that'll get a smooth stone. And while we're here, we can also get some of this, which we might store over here. But for now, let's just get the basics going, right? And wasn't there something else that this stuff could make? Obsidian, right? But I need a pickaxe that can break obsidian. But I can totally get obsidian from these guys. Using blaze, dust, or powder. I forget which one. Probably blaze rods. So 9 blaze powder equals an obsidian block with the pure daisy. So that's neat. All right, we've got transformations happening. You guys should be next. Quest complete. Yay! Claim a loot box. And we got morbs. Kind of tired of getting those morbs. And they're taking up my inventory. But whatever, I'll accept it. At some point, I'll be glad I have them, I'm sure. So, with that all taken care of, next up, obviously, would be basic mana gen. So we need an endoflame. So that shouldn't be a big surprise. 2 brown, light gray, and red. Just make sure you never completely run out of any flower types, and you'll be all right. So 2 brown, light gray, and red, and then we need our seeds as well. Let's not forget those. Cool. And that should complete 2 brown, light gray, and red, seeds. Cool. Quest updated. Nice. Claim the loot chest, and anything good? Nope. All right. I need, like, an automated way to deal with all the junk that I get from these quests. What I should do is just save them and open them all at once. That's what I should do. But, whatever. Next up, Wand of the Forest. Easy peasy. 3 living wood twigs is what you want me to make. And I should probably be making more of this stuff. Hey, where did you come from, zombie? Do I have a dark spot that I didn't know about? Dark spot? Dark spot? Anybody see a dark spot? Where did he come from? Yeah, no, literally, where did he come from? Maybe on top of the trees. Oh well, not worried. So you want one of the forest, so let's make it... Not that I have a lot of those. Sure, 2 cyans, why not? So, Cool. Hooray, quest complete. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for later. Mana spreader, easy peasy to make. Pretty sure it's just gold. And one of these guys, and I might need some more living wood. And then also, while we're at it, you're probably going to also want a mana pool to be next, right? No big surprise there. So let's make these guys real fast. Mana spreader. Let's see if my memory is right. Unless he changed the recipe. He might have. Oh, okay. That's probably true. It used to require gold. Maybe it doesn't anymore. And then a pool should be just that. Cool. Mana spreader, mana pool. Nice. Now you want me to get... we've already gotten a mana steel ingot from rewards, but ender pearl, diamond, powder, string, quartz, and glass. Okay, so it's time to set up our whole system here. So let's get a mana pool kind of lined up here. And I'm going to break 1, 2, 3 blocks. And I know I made a mana pool. I'm proud of me too. Calm down. Not that exciting. You can go here, and you guys can start lining up here. And then I should be able to drop... let's just get charcoal. Maybe I'll get charcoal blocks. Not a bad idea, right? Just because I've got so much stinking charcoal. I'm assuming charcoal blocks is a thing. And we'll automate this, obviously, at some point with a dropper or something. But 1, 2, 3. You guys should eat up all the charcoal. Nice. And you should already be bound. Yes, they are. Because if you place the endoflames after you place the spreader, it binds to the nearest spreader, right? So this guy should be filling up with mana, and you're not bound to this guy? Really? You are now. Sweet. Mana pool. We've got mana, guys. Awesome. So this is going to do two things for us. One, it's going to allow us to progress through the Botania quests, and two, it's going to unlock the ability to have sugarcane, which means that I will soon be able to automate my mob farm, which will make me a very happy direwolf, because I love automation, and if I don't get to automate things, I get sad at the end of the day, and then I stop playing the pack, because I like automation, and I play packs that allow for automation. That's the way it goes. So that's all good. We've got this up and running. What else should we do before we wrap up here? I could make all my mana items that I need. So you want me to make a mana diamond, huh? I guess I kind of am going to need a mana diamond. So let's get a mana pearl. Let's get a mana diamond. Let's get some mana string. What else did I need? Quest book? Mana pearl, mana diamond, mana powder, which I can use gunpowder for, quartz, and glass. All right, so gunpowder. Gunpowder. Did I use all my gunpowder? Can't have. Maybe I did. Okay, well, redstone. Oh, no, wait, there's some gunpowder. See, I knew I had some. I just put it away in a bad way last time. Glass. I have some. And quartz. Quartz. I have one quartz. Good enough to complete the quest, right? So all this stuff might take 1, 2, 3, quite a bit of mana, but we'll get what we can for now. So I have enough for string. I don't even have enough for the first one. Wah, wah, wah. So that's not going to complete this quest. I'm guessing I have access to other things. Horns, that's kind of cool. Speedy mana transfer. Really? I've unlocked the Spark quest already? Sparks, I feel like, are always usually a little bit deeper into the quest line, but that's okay. So all this other stuff, like Runic Altar and runes, all require some things. In order to complete this chapter, we need to make a Conjuration Catalyst. So this does require, apparently, getting through to the Elven Portal at the very least. That looks like the only crown-shaped chapter guy. And I don't know which quest unlocks next. I'm assuming it's one of the ones directly underneath it. But a Conjuration Catalyst, yeah, needs Elementium and Pixie Dust. Not the end of the world. But we are going to definitely need to ramp up mana production and do a few other things. Ooh, can totally get some magnet rings would be nice. So much that I want to get from Botania. Botania has some really nice Skyblock stuff, like elemental rods, like the Rod of Dirt. Remember Rod of the Lands? It just creates dirt blocks anywhere you click. Want that, please. Want it. Rune of Earth. Just a mushroom. Block of coal, chisel, and some stone. Mushrooms. Do we have mushrooms yet? I'm assuming there's yeah, cocoa beans on grass equals a mushroom. We've gotten cocoa beans from grass. Any other nifty tricks for that? Not so much. Cocoa beans. Hello, Edwin. So we've gotten some cocoa beans. Is there a nifty way to make these grow? I know I can put them on, like, the wood. I might be able to get jungle wood from Botania, can't I? I can get 10 cocoa beans. It'll get me a jungle sapling. You won't actually make those, huh? That's a shame. But birch saplings with an alchemy catalyst, which I can totally get that from spruce, which I can totally get that from oak. So, like, with an alchemy catalyst, I can convert the different types of saplings. Any other tricks for cocoa beans? Oh, jungle saplings can come from bonsai trees. Neat. 20% chance, too. That's not terrible. I might absolutely want to do that, especially with a hopping bonsai tree, which I can totally make now. And that could get me a lot of cocoa beans, and that would be neat. That's probably good. And pumpkin seeds can apparently turn into cocoa beans with an alchemy catalyst, too. And then there's bees and chickens, obviously, but that's neat. Hey, Enderman! This was meant for spawning cows, not you. Beat it. Yay, we got our first thing. Yay, we got our second thing. Sweet. Making progress. Womp womp. Not enough mana yet. Why build 3 when you can build 6 for twice the price? That'll speed things up a little bit. Effectively doubling our mana production. And quartz. Check. And glass. Check. Ding. This is the part where you ding. Thanks. All right, so let's do this. We've made excellent progress in Botania today. I'm gonna drop all this stuff in here, along with you, and that should be cool. I'll even leave a bucket up here just to be safe, so I don't forget one next time I need one. We can continue making this stuff off camera, and, you know, just hopefully get copious amounts of it. And we'll do the same for mana production, and if we can, we'll look at doing some kind of open crate, I'm assuming I can do. Yes, open crate? Yeah, I can totally do that. So we should be able to set up a relatively straightforward automation system for Botania to automate the dropping of charcoal and whatnot. Let's open up our quest bags real quick, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Does that sound like a plan to you guys? I hope so, because that's pretty much what we're doing, whether you like it or not. Cool. So that is all that. So we can rainbow bricks, magenta balloons. Okay, cool. All this stuff, that sounds great, right? See ya. I don't want any of it. Mechanism? I don't know what that does. Oh, hello. You can carry it? This is a weird thing. Forget what balloons do, but I think you could, like, place them in the air or something. Wow, okay, cool. They go floating into the... Okay. Neat. That sounds cool. Wrapping up Point Tower 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and automate more of Botania, or some of Botania for that matter, because we haven't automated any of it yet. And you guys are all, I presume, still running. You're generating mana. We'll get some nice stuff, like the ability to magically create dirt out of nothing. That's amazing, and means we don't have to do the whole explodey thing anymore for dirt. And whatever else we can come up with. So we'll complete the quests. We'll proceed through Botania. We should, at this point, actually, frankly, be able to get sugarcane. So if we wanted to, I could probably even just real quick make that a thing that happens on camera before we wrap up. Didn't I grab? Yeah, I did. This might be enough. Totally is. Nice. So, and also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, Snad is in the pack, so we'll grab that too right before we wrap up, which I believe is a quest even. Snad. Oh, okay, cool. You need bone meal from Snad. Seems silly, because bone meal is, like, super easy to get, but that works. Alright, now for reals, not even kidding, Donald20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. You know what to do. Take it easy.